when you're fighting the fight to win, oftentimes the margin does not come with glory. It doesn't come with um, comely appearance, if that makes sense. You know, it can look like, yo, what is this guy doing? Or, you know, it's like this truth, right? This truth that we have. It's, you know, we go out, we teach every week. We're, you know, we keep it simple, to be honest. Damn. Shalakia. We keep it simple, but man, Jay can go to sleep, man. we keep it simple, and it's the simplicity of Yahweh Shai. All right, and it's not, you know, our phylacteries are not broadened. We don't have the most illustrative or fashionable garments, because those gimmicks, those things don't get you the victory in the end. All right? It's the unleavened bread, all right, of sincerity and truth, which when you go into unleavened bread, I'm going to get right, which we're in the scriptures, but I'm going to get back to reading where we were in Matthew, the 13th chapter. But when you go into unleavened bread and you consider it, it's very simple. It's not, it doesn't have a fluff to it. Oftentimes the flavor isn't as robust as something as a sourdough or some type of bakery, a croissant. It's simple, you know, because it's not filled with hypocrisy. Yahweh Shai said, he said, beware of the leaven, all right, of the scribes, all right. He said, which is hypocrisy, you know, having multiple masters, having contradictory allegiances. We don't do that. And so, because we don't do that, our reward will be that much more great. Pardon me, I'm walking. It says, oh, you know what? Let's read verse 33, because that's actually that's kind of a congruent parable to what I'm speaking about. Verse 33, another parable spake he unto them, but this is in the reverse type of sense. He's making a parable with leaven, but he's not making it from perspective of leaven being a bad thing. He's making it from perspective of it being a good thing, because leaven spreads. It spreads in the bread when you need it. All right. So verse 33 says, the kingdom of heaven is like unto leaven, which a woman took and hid in 3 measures of meal till the whole was leavened. So the point being made, the kingdom of heaven starts small, but it grows. All right? And the growth of the kingdom of heaven is unseen to the untrained eye, because we're establishing the tabernacle of David before the earth, but the earth can't even see it. The third temple is being established right before everybody's eyes, but everybody's, you know, they don't recognize it. They think that we're just some niggas, you know? And so it's like that's the same with the measure of the leaven being mixed into the measure of dough. It's unseen But when the fire is put to the dough, you will see it rise. And we will rise through the fire. It's too much going on. I don't know what they got going on. Anyway. Shit. Alright. I'm gonna wrap it up with Matthew 13:44 through 46. It says, again, the kingdom of heaven is like unto treasure hid in a field. And the field is the world. But that treasure, to be honest, that treasure is the truth. But the treasure, not only is it the truth, it's the body that maintains and forges the truth, which are the people, the elect, who the Lord has. We are in the world, but we're not of it. All right. Let's see. It says, again, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a treasure hid in a field, the which, when a man hath found, he hideth, and for joy thereof goeth and selleth all that he hath. Meaning we have to sacrifice. We have to sacrifice our pleasures, our reputation of this world, all right, for something that is unseen to others, but we know what it is. We know what's in the field. They don't know what's in the field. We do. They don't see the value of this truth. We do. It says, the which, when a man is found, he hideth, and for joy thereof. That's why we don't share this truth with everybody. You're supposed to hide this truth. You're supposed to let it shine through your actions, through your good conversation and godliness conduct. But as far as just sharing and giving the knowledge of this truth to everybody, no. Because everybody isn't the initiated. We have a platform to speak and teach. But going about in the world talking the truth about people, that's something called being unwise. It says, it goeth and selleth all that he hath, and buyeth the field. Verse 45, again, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a merchant man seeking goodly pearls, who when he had found one pearl of great price, went and sold all that he had and bought it. All right. And as the scripture says, buy the truth and sell it not. Meaning, invest into this truth. All right, invest your time, your energy, your spirit, your soul into this ministry, this truth, and sell it not. Meaning, don't forsake it. Don't pollute it. Don't deny it. Don't deviate from it. Don't try to make monetary gain off of it unjustly. Filthy lucre. You know, don't do that. All right, so Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I'm going to give all praises, honor, glory, and worship unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham HaKadosh. Double honors unto the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations unto you, Akim. Shalom, and keep the faith.